Welcome, you guys, to the call this morning. Once again, we want to give you something of value, opportunity launch the system that's going to take you to the next level and catapult your business, showing you how to actually effectively market in this big old online world. Giving you the tools and giving you the training. And this morning, I have with me my partner, Ramon Escalera, and he's going to show you something. You've been seeing some email marketing coming out, but not like this. He's going to do it a little bit different. So, Ramon, let me pass the screen to you, and you can go ahead and get them because I know they're ready and they're excited about what you're about to bring. And here you go. Here you go.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Welcome, everybody. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us here on this webinar training. Today's email marketing on Thursdays, and I usually touch up on the opportunity launch compensation plan, but today I'm not going to go through the whole compensation plan. I'm going to ask you questions. Every single one of you might have a question for us for each OPL, opportunity launch compensation plan, and Pay Daily Life's compensation plan. So if you have any questions that has to do with the compensation plan, I'd advise you to ask now because we're getting a lot of questions from other members who are not sponsored with us or we're not their sponsors. So you may be the sponsor, so you may not be educated enough in the compensation plan, so they're not getting the right answer. I'm not saying you don't know it, but some of you may not. And I mean, this is an open webinar, Q&A live, so if you have a question now, we would like for you to ask it about the compensation plan and so you can get the right answer today, and then able to go out and give that proper answer to all those who are in your structure who are asking these questions. That being said, I'm going to go ahead and talk about tips for writing effective emails. This is the bloodline of our program, but any business online, I don't care what you're selling. You can right now be working in any other program. Working online, ladies and gentlemen, you do not have a brick and mortar business. None of you do. I'm not saying you don't. Actually, I shouldn't say that, but many of us don't have a brick and mortar business. Where you have a store and you have customers that walk by your store and actually go in. They do advertising. They do posters, commercials, newsletters. Just like Walmart will send out brochures on the weekend in hopes to get you inside the store. And then inside the store, you're going to see more promotions. And emails is how we communicate to get people into the front door of our website or in our back office where we can then market to them our program. So this is why you have to perfect your email marketing skills, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not saying out the gate you're going to be, a guru. No one ever is. I assure you, you should have seen my emails when I first started. You want to see a novel, ladies and gentlemen? That wouldn't even fit in Word. I need two programs to hold the emails. How long I was writing these emails, and never thought to think that people would actually take the time out to read it. I thought everyone would like to read, but then you think about it. How many people actually spend the time sitting down to read an actual article? There's very few that will do so. But that being said, I've learned a lot down the line, and I'm going to give you some tips for writing effective emails because we all know this is the bloodline of any online business is communication. And the only way for you to communicate is by what? Lead generation, which we use capture pages to bring in leads, and now we have to communicate with our leads. Then we turn them into what? Customers, ladies and gentlemen, and then customers become income. So we have a lot of phases for us just to generate an income. Now, if you send out a website to anyone and say, hey, sign up here, this is the best thing since sliced bread, what's going to happen is they're most likely not going to click on that that link. Number one, they don't know you. Okay, that was the old way of marketing. Everybody did that. I've also made those mistakes when I first started marketing on Facebook, on social media. I would just send out my website thinking someone's going to click on it and buy something. We've all done those mistakes, ladies and gentlemen. That's not the effective way of marketing. Okay, so just be aware that the bloodline of our marketing business is definitely to communicate with people that sign up for our capture pages. But the only way for us to get them to sign up for our capture pages or our links is to get them to read what? Our emails. This is our email. This is our newsletter. This is this is Walmart's brochure right here, and it's going to be sent out to tons of people. Capture page is the way to get them in. Now let's communicate. Have you ever needed to email someone, a stranger, asking them to do, for a favor? How can one compose emails such that they will read and respond to? How do we effectively email someone who gets a lot of email? You know, and I know how many emails you get bombarded with daily. Whether personal or business, the ability to compose efficient and effective email is super useful, both in terms of productivity and responsiveness. We're all busy, and we've all received long, ambiguous, and rambling emails. Ironically, most of us have also been guilty of writing such verbose email while requesting for someone else's time. Now that I have had a little taste on the receiving end of such email, it quickly became obvious which kind of email works and which do not. I've made some interesting and useful observations on effective email, particularly what not to do when emailing someone, a stranger. How to write email that people will actually want to read. The point of this article is to share tips on how to approach people via email in the most efficient way possible, along with some common pitfalls on why some emails do not work. Here are the assumptions, ladies and gentlemen. Before we dive in, let's lay out some assumptions. The recipient, a person you are emailing, potentially gets a lot of email. You need something from the recipient and plan on pitching it via email. You either do not know the recipient, or she is an acquaintance, or she is a close friend, and you're asking for an unusual request. Our goal is to construct email that will actually be read, will actually be understood, will not annoy the receiver, and does not take up too much time on the receiver's end. Email psychology. Generally speaking, the sender and receiver see things from drastically different points of views, and from the perspective of a sender, we often do not spend time understanding who the receiver is and what their inbox might look like. Let's have a quick glance at both sides. Observing the receiver, the person you are sending email to, gets a lot of emails, may receive compliments regularly if they are a public figure, regularly gets asked a standard set of questions and favors, does not have a lot of free time, does not mind helping you if it is fast. Observing the sender, people sending the email, spends a lot of time crafting the perfect long email, believes that their request is original, unique, and special, believes that they are the first to ask of such favors, cannot imagine why anyone would turn them away, desires to tell whole story, explain from every angle so that the listener can understand their point of view. With such divergent perspectives, is no wonder receivers receive this kinds of email that they do, and that senders are wondering why their emails isn't effective or eagerly responded to. Now, putting ourselves in the perspective of a receiver, and we've all been there, when we are faced with going through an inbox full of email, coming back from a vacation, for example, we have such natural habits that are worth noting. We tend to answer or be drawn to email that are the fastest to answer or process. That means email that require very little work or thought. When we open an email that's very long, our gut reaction is to close the email or come back to it later when we might have more time. When we receive an email for someone wanting something from us, wanting us to buy something, or wanting our time, we instantly feel guarded and will automatically want to say no, even if the offer will benefit us in reality. We go through email while asking, what is the point? We go through email that is pitching something while asking, why should I care? These are very key points, ladies and gentlemen. Many of you have been there. Till today, tomorrow, until the entire existence on earth, ladies and gentlemen. These are the emails you're going to be bombarded with, ladies and gentlemen, so please pay attention. 15 tips to composing clear, concise, and responsive emails. Number 1, determine your desired outcome. Most people know roughly what they want, but do not take the time to clearly think it through. This is how we end up with ambiguous and rambling email without a clear understanding of desired end results. Our thoughts are disorganized and we can easily confuse the receiver. There are 4 types of email. Self-fulfilling email. The email itself is the point. You want to tell the receiver something, either a compliment or information. No reply is necessary. Inquiries. You need something from the receiver in the form of a reply, for example, advice or questions answered. The reply is your desired outcome. Open-ended dialogue. To keep communication lines open for the purpose of some future results or benefit. And action emails. The goal is not to reply, but some action in the part of the receiver, for example, a sales pitch or asking for a website link exchange, which type of email you are sending, which is your desired outcome. The clearer your intention, the most focused you will be, the better you can cater email for the intended result. The more likely you will get the desired outcome, ladies and gentlemen. So 2, quickly answers what's the point. People want to know, what do you need from me? Answer this question quickly. Skip long introductions, backgrounds, compliments, and details. Jump to the point. State it clearly using minimal words. If action is needed, make it clear what the desired action is from the recipient, and if no action or reply is expected, say that. No reply necessary. It'll be like music to their ears. State benefits clearly. If a pitch is presented, which we do, make sure it includes many clearly stated, easily understood benefits for the receiver. Free email marketing system, free social builder. See, these are key points that we have with our program, so you want to make sure you state that clearly. Too many pitchy emails focus solely on the sender and why the action will benefit the sender. If you don't present incentives or they are difficult to understand, the receiver will say no, resulting in wasting of time for both and a deleted email for you. Also, make sure the incentives are realistic, the exchange is fair, and there truly are benefits to the receiver. Do your homework before contacting someone. Put yourself in their shoes. Would you act on the offer? Example, emailing a high-profile website like Lifehacker for a link exchange is not a fair exchange. It's called spam. If they don't display links to other sites, likely they won't display yours. Remember the KISS formula. KISS equals keep it simple, stupid. It didn't come up with this, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't come up with this. Keep it stupid simple. Keep it stupid simple is actually the right term. When we send out long email asking for something from the receiver, time, favor, etc., we are essentially saying, I do not respect your time. Show them you appreciate their time by making email short and simple to answer. Using few words as possible, introduce who you are, the context if necessary, and why you are emailing. Being brief doesn't mean we have to be boring. We can be creative with our wording, add a dash of personality where you see fit, but still be brief. Number 5, save the whole story, stick to the facts. People tend to say too much in their email, which is fact. We feel compelled to describe all the details and disclose the whole of our existence so that the receiver can understand the whole picture. Truth is, unless you already know this person well, they really don't give a shit or care, if you don't like swearing. Unless asked, you don't need to elaborate anything. Simply stick to the facts. It'll keep you in your message short. Keep your message short, ladies and gentlemen. And pretend, this is what I've always stated, pretend face-to-face intro, ladies and gentlemen. If you just met someone new at a party, would you open your mouth first and give them a rambling story about your life? Probably not. Typically, we close our mouth after a quick intro. In email, stopping talking is equivalent to hitting the send button. Treating email introductions as if you are meeting them in person is another trick to keeping messages short. This is what I've been relating to in the previous email trainings. I call it the handshake method. Here is the pretend face-to-face intro. Text message trick. When we are on mobile devices like the BlackBerry or our cell phones, we lack the fluidity of the computer keyboard. And as such. We get into the point really fast. Now pretend you're on a mobile device. What would your message be now? Avoid excessive compliments. Some people have the idea that the more compliments they throw out, the more likely the receiver will comply with their offer, need, or pitch. There is a difference between being genuine and saying what's on your heart and going out of your way to compliment someone. We humans are exceptional at detecting unauthentic phrases and remarks, even in email. Compliment only if you really mean it, and remember to be brief. And be brief, and if you need action from the receiver, be very brief. Be personal and personable. Personalize email with relevant remarks to the receiver. Put in quick comment about their site, product, or work. Address the person by name. Sign email with your own name and friendly comment like "Enjoy your weekend." I'm going to repeat this again because this is key in every email you send out, ladies and gentlemen. Be personal and personable. Personalize email with relevant remarks to the receiver. Put in a quick comment about their site, product, or work. Address the person by name. Sign email with your own name and a friendly comment like "Enjoy your weekend." Make it easy to be found. In your signature, include appropriate URLs for your website, blog, portfolio, or product. Make sure the links are functional so that they can be read. More about you in one click. Use simple English. Writing, trust me, some people, they put some nonsense on their emails. You just want to be plain and simple, ladies and gentlemen. When the writing is too formal or uses irrelevant technical lingo, it is difficult for laymen to understand. Plus, you come off sounding like a legal document or spammer. Neither is good. Write like you talk. Using conversational English, be authentic and realistic. Trying to sound professional will come off as you are trying to sound professional. Use your real voice. It's more endearing and approachable. And font matters. Here's where I have difficulties, because I like using different font types and different colors, etc., just to stand out. But here we go. There is nothing worse than opening email and become blinded by the brightness elicited by the words displaying in bold. It makes me want to instantly close the email for the sake of protecting my eyes. Alternatively, fonts that are too small, too large, or otherwise hard to read makes us not want to read the email as well. Beware of your fonts in your presentation. Do not bold the entire email. Use easy-to-read fonts, like Arial, for example, and use a standard size. Do not extravagant colors, since they don't work well on all monitors and can be hard to read. Again, I occasionally put highlighted words inside my email. The fact of it is I want that to stand out. But again, don't use it on your whole email, ladies and gentlemen. And don't be bold, and don't use ridiculously large text. Just be, because some people's computers look different. It might look good on your computer, but their computer, it might not look good at all. Again, formatting matters. Make emails easy to read and quick to scan by using bullet points, numbered lists, and keeping paragraphs short. Highlight keywords, bold or italic, for emphasis without overdoing it. And there's a fact that I just laid on a few seconds ago. Minimize questions. Okay, you want to minimize questions. Why? Ask questions that matter and limit the number of questions and favors you ask in an email. 1 or 2 maximum. The more questions, especially open-ended ones, asked in one sitting, the less likely you are to get a response, and the less likely all your questions will be answered. Also, ask specific questions instead of general open-ended ones. Be reasonable and thoughtful when asking. Don't expect the recipient to solve all your life problems. For example, how can I get rich quick? How can I become successful? Are too broad. Break them down into specifics and ask one question that really matters. You can send additional questions in separate emails. Key is keeping the line of communication open by not overwhelming the receiver. Trimming of words. Like grooming a garden, read through the finished email and trim out words, sentences, and paragraphs that do not contribute towards your desired result. Check the potential ambiguities and unclear thinking. Can you rephrase sentences for clarity using fewer words? Check for excess commentary that does not add to the email's main point. Remove extra details disclosed unnecessarily. Reviewing our 15 tips above, here is a more effective email might look like. Subject, opportunity for free traffic. Hi, Tina. I'm writing on behalf of my website. We make it easy for bloggers to network with one another. Our site gets so-and-so monthly page views. Just having your website listed in our network will expose it to so many new readers. Here are some websites currently in our community. Joining takes less than 5 minutes and you'll love the results. Let me know if you have any questions. My name, my company name, and my URL. Now, taking home points. Make sure there's no rambling stories or long intros. Get to the point quickly. Next, action clearly stated. People need to be guided. So sometimes you have to put click here or join by clicking here, etc. Present benefits. Always present benefits. If you're not helping them or giving them something of value, again, they're not going to read nor sign up for anything you have to offer. Fonts and formatting is a matter. Review for conciseness and simplicity and clarity. And one question per email. Be yourself. That is the concise version of yourself, ladies and gentlemen. So don't try to act professional. Just be yourself when you're writing these emails. Again, these are the tips for writing effective emails. You're probably not going to retain 10% of what I just read here, but hopefully many of you took these tips and understand it, because I was touching on these previously inside the list building PowerPoint, but now I'm getting into more detail of how you become a better writer with emails, and these tips will help you in that matter, ladies and gentlemen. Again, be precise with your emails. You want to make sure there's a benefit for the sender. Think if you are on the other end and you're sending that email out, ladies and gentlemen, how would you want to? Would you read the email? What is it of benefit you're giving to me? Those are very key in getting people to open up your email. The subject line obviously is the most important, because that is the first thing they see. Number one, the handshake method, ladies and gentlemen. That's very easy to read. Hey, hello, thank you for reading my email. Here's another tip, something like that. Or if you don't know them, say, hey, Ramon here. Dot. They open it up. Now you give them in the benefits. You want to definitely speak about inside the email what the problem could be that they could be facing or having inside their business. And number two, you offer the solution and make it quick, and make sure you add your signature, picture, etc. That is building rapport with emails, and hopefully you took something from this training. I will be placing this inside our file section. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to be putting this inside our file section. I'm going to be putting this inside PDL back office when we launch. This will be there. I don't like giving things out for free to free members all the time. I like to give out to members like you that attend these webinars all the time and that are here listening and learning. You are the ones to deserve this type of teaching, etc., and advanced training. And I appreciate you all for being here. Now I'm going to touch on the compensation plan. As you and I know, many people confused what PDL is and the payments, etc., and it's causing confusion amongst our new prospects, our new leads coming into our program, ladies and gentlemen. So let's go ahead and open up the PDL. There we go. It's open. Now, what you need to understand is that Pay Daily Lifestyle is not another program. Okay, so this is not a program by itself. We cannot function Pay Daily Lifestyle outside of Opportunity Launch right now. Right now, we can't. You have to be a member of Opportunity Launch to be a member of this program. You do not have to be a member of this program if you choose not to. Okay, just make sure you understand this. You don't have to be in in Pay Daily Lifestyle if you are a member of Opportunity Launch. Can you become a member of Pay Daily Lifestyle if you're a free member of Opportunity Launch? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Can you sign up for Payday Lifestyle right now? No, we have not launched yet. Okay, so just be aware of that. What is the cost of Opportunity Launch to become a member with Opportunity Launch? I always see in the videos it's $59 a month. What you have to understand, you have to let everyone that signs up, and if they ask that question, you let them know, yes, that is true. It is $59 a month, but it is not out of pocket. It's $59 a month one time to go ahead and get into benefits of Opportunity Launch and to become a paid member and to position yourself to start earning with us. The $59 for your second and third month, if you make profit, enough profit, that $59 will then be taken out of your profits within Opportunity Launch. So technically, you are only coming out of pocket one time. So there isn't any more money due. If you have your income is due on, let's say today it says 10/22, you have to make a payment. That's just letting you know that the 30 days has gone by. You can either choose to do it manually and upgrade out of pocket, but if you have enough in profit, you can do so as well. But if you don't have any profit, you don't have to upgrade. You can still use the system full functionality, because you already made that one-time payment. You own the system for life, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so please be aware. If you have some money in your back office inside of Opportunity Launch, say you have $35, for instance, and you want to upgrade to Opportunity Launch to second level, you're only on the first, you can send money to your e-wallet. There's a wallet inside your back office. You can go ahead and send the rest of the money out of pocket to your e-wallet, and then that $59 will be then taken out when the time comes for your monthly renewal. Okay. If you click on that monthly renewal button, then it's going to try to have you pay the whole $59 plus the process fee again. You want to just let support know that you have the funds in there and you want to take it out of your commissions. Okay, and then it will be taken out of your commissions, the $59, because you have it in your e-wallet as well as the system. That being said, again, Pay Daily Lifestyle is just a program within Opportunity Launch to help you. It's just like a feeder, ladies and gentlemen. It's a feeder. I hate using that name, and please understand, I hope you understand why. There's so many other programs that had that name that, just are not working out very well. And we are totally different from those programs. We are not a rev share program, okay? We are not a rev share program. We are selling products and we are selling training for your subscription, okay? Just be aware. That $25 isn't just you giving us $25. You are purchasing products and you are purchasing training. There are no refunds when you do join Pay Daily Lifestyle. So if you pay your first month and your 30 months is due and you haven't signed up anyone, you don't have anyone under you, and you try to ask for a refund, you're not getting one. Why? Because you already purchased the products for that month and the training for that month, ladies and gentlemen. So there's going to be no refunds for Pay Daily Lifestyle, because the money that's coming in is being paid out immediately for members that are coming in. We're not making money in Pay Daily Lifestyle, ladies and gentlemen. The goal of Pay Daily Lifestyle is to make money inside of Opportunity Launch. We're just trying to get everyone to get that consistent $59 monthly paid out of profit than out of your pocket, or having to wait for some members to actually grow inside the system. I hope you guys understand that. This is why we built Pay Daily Lifestyle, myself and Sam Warren. We needed an answer to that solution.
Yeah, and
To the problem.
And I don't want to jump in your presentation, but that's the part that I want everybody to understand. Being one of the first people in this system is a blessing, but I also get to see the shortcomings. Opportunity Launch is like no other system, but then yet and still it is like other systems because there is a problem. And it's because everybody comes in for free, they never upgrade, and it takes so long for people to actually not say to see the value, but now they're getting everything for free. It's like buying the cow and getting the milk. Why should I buy the cow if I'm getting the milk for free? And then now it becomes where now We're trying to grow a system, and if you don't get, I have 190, almost 100 people in, but out of those 100 people, only about 25 are actually at the $59 value, and I'm making good money, and I'm not complaining. But what if those 100 people were at 59? You know what would happen? Everybody will be getting paid, not just me, but all the people in between. Their income will increase. So we had this problem, and we wanted to come with the solution. And Ramon and I got together with Marcus Brewer, and he blessed us within the system to be able to do this. So I just want you guys to know, if you don't have 8 to 10 people under you, you are not at the $59 value. That means that the commissions and stuff that you see that Opportunity Launch will be paying out is not being paid out to each person, only if you're at 59. So if you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 people under you, you want to make sure that all those people are getting there as fast as possible. And this is why PDL is the system that it is, because it's going to get you there on steroids. I mean, hyperdrive, to get you to the $59 value. So thank you, Ramon.
Not a problem. Now, that being said, here's some tips for many of you that are inside Opportunity Launch right now that are upgraded, and you have a bunch of people inside your back office as leads. Here's a tip, ladies and gentlemen. How do you get them to upgrade? That's the problem everybody's having. It's simple. You sold them on the free. Now you got them in. Okay? Now you need to sell them on the products part now. Now you need to tell them to upgrade. And make sure you use the term one time out of pocket. You have to use that term. If you're using monthly, they're not going to upgrade, ladies and gentlemen, because they're thinking they have to come out of pocket with that $59 every single month. And that's not the fact. The fact of it is they come out with their profit. So if they never make that $59, they never have to pay that $59. Okay? The whole purpose of Payday Lifestyle, and he just gave you the example of why we did this and what the problem was and the solution. You know, it's going to benefit every single one of you, ladies and gentlemen, and for the future of Opportunity Launch. So everyone, I mean, this is going to, when I tell you, once we launch and this thing is, if it's working like, granted, I'm gonna knock on wood because, you know, I didn't program it. We have programmers that built it. We wanted it a certain way, so hopefully they did that. We're gonna be testing it this week and next week, and so it could be ready for November 1st, ladies and gentlemen. If it's not ready for November 1st, we'll let you know, because we want it to be perfect. We don't want it to be any flaws, anything like that, ladies and gentlemen. You can understand why. But that being said, what we want to do is get you into that profit quicker. What's the quickest way to get people in profit within Opportunity Launch? That was something we had to come up with. I was in for a little over a month and a half when I saw that there was a issue with people and not growing as fast. I'm like, I got some paid members, but what? They're not really doing too much. I said, and so I asked, I said, how do we make that residual again? And, you know, these questions that I've asked Marcus, and he explained to me. And then that's when I sat down. I said, well, we got to fix that. He says, well, you got any plans? I said, yeah, I have an idea. And then I said, Sam Warren, you know, this is the idea. What do we do? And then we sat down, all three of us together. We brainwashed, and this, when Payday Lifestyle was born. Because this is going to feed into Opportunity Launch. And this is going to greatly increase your income now. So how do you tell everyone in your leads area right now? You send them an email. You say, hey, we have an actual capture page, ladies and gentlemen, that tells them that. Excuse me. Let me go here. And let me show you exactly what the capture page looks like. You click on product. Okay. Now you want to send this out. If you're on this call right now, send this out to your leads right now, today. Don't waste any more time, because we're not that far off. We only got, you know, 9, 10 days left. Hopefully, if we launch. But you want to make sure you communicate with your leads now. Let them know, hey, Payday Lifestyle is coming on, launching on November 1st. Getting yourself in position now. Well, how do you get yourself in position? The answer is in the video, ladies and gentlemen. All you have to click on is company pages. My main page is a company page. I think it's company pages, I believe. Let me just make sure
No, it's
that I
main.
have it there. I know
It's main page.
it's main page.
I changed up.
Well, I wanna share them one with the video.
Okay.
Oh, you did change it? Okay,
I
okay.
think I
Just want
did.
to make sure. Well, let me just check here anyway. If not, we can do it live. It won't hurt. Let's see. We have two of them. This is the PowerPoint, and then here's the big video right for. I'm gonna preview it just to make sure this is the right one.
Nope.
Nope, that's not it. All right. So it's in main pages.
Yeah.
All right. So what you want to do is click on main pages, and then you want to write down paid here. Just paid will be fine. Which one is it? 30K Diamond Team?
Well, that's the one that for Harvey and his team, but they're both the same. One's on the left side, one's on the right side. It really doesn't matter, but that's.
Okay, it doesn't matter, but the same video anyway.
Mhm.
All right, this is the one you want to look for. This one's fine here. Either one of these, but the top one, prefer that one. Just click run preview, and what's going to happen? The video is going to come up, ladies and gentlemen. I created this for a reason. I created this so people get an understanding of what's coming with Payday Lifestyle. It's going to pretty much explain the compensation plan. It's going to explain Payday Lifestyle. It's going to keep playing. I can't forward it there, so I'm going to go bring it here. As you can see, it's going to explain the Payday Lifestyle, the whole presentation. I go right through it, ladies and gentlemen, and the low cost to enter. And then I start talking about Opportunity Launch. Now, your members right now are inside Opportunity Launch as leads, so they either know a little bit about Opportunity Launch, the free marketing program, but many of them don't know about the Payday Life system and the low cost to get in and to move into Opportunity Launch. But guess what? I explained that in this video as well. I explained how they're going to profit, number one. Number two, how that income is going to catapult them into the Opportunity Launch compensation plan and the income that they could be earning. Ladies and gentlemen, this is why I did this. And then I explained the math. I give the mathematics in this video. So this is the one you want to promote. You want to promote this video, this capture page. I mean, we got 6 likes, 209 views right now. So you want to start getting pre-launch subscriptions into this capture page, because this is going to start marketing PDL since we're not far away, ladies and gentlemen. And you also want to send this to your leads inside of Opportunity Launch, because this is going to explain to them. And I explained to them in this video that they need to position themselves to start creating income. And then I show them, what they could possibly be making right up here. This is why it's beneficial. This is what you need to send. This is going to start waking people up, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, people, if they haven't woken up yet, they probably won't wake up. And I mean, they'll probably stay sleeping for a while. But once you start earning with Payday Lifestyle come after launch day, you're going to be able to show your earnings. And we want everybody to show, even if it's $20 and you're able to withdraw that, post that inside the Payday Lifestyle Facebook group. Earnings, to show proof that you're making an income, number one. Number two is, some people don't believe in programs unless they see an income. I mean, granted, it's sorry, and and some people, they say, well, it's not a professional to show your income. But you gotta understand that 50-50, 50% of the people believe that it's improper, and other 50% say that's the only way they're gonna join. I mean, so you do the math, ladies and gentlemen. I would rather show the earnings, get people to see that you're actually making income with our program. That's most likely going to get them to sign up. So just be aware of that, and you can show your earnings obviously in Payday Lifestyle, and send it out to your team or your whatever other program you may be in. And when people see that, they're going to, hey, you're making an income. Some people are going to be making an income for the very first time, and it's going to happen with PDL, and it's going to happen right away. And we want you guys to be aware of that. And again, I didn't want to go too into detail of the compensation plan, and I just wanted you guys to understand what we're trying to do here. And we're paying out a lot of income. This is a lot of income. We should only be paying out 100 on a 3x3, 39, maybe, less than that. Or we could have did a 3x3 and just made enough $59 to roll you into opportunity launch. We could have done that too, but I felt it was necessary. I felt it was necessary to put money in your pockets right away, a significant amount. And I didn't want it just to be $20. I didn't want it to be that. I wanted it to be more than that because I was tired of looking of the old programs I was in and them paying out pennies when I'm doing all the hard work. I mean, this program, you're not going to work as hard as those other programs to make this kind of money. That's the difference with this program. So believe me when I tell you, when this goes public and people get a whiff of what we have here, they're going to say, what? You're making what? And how many people? And when they get this word out, this is going to happen, ladies and men. I'm going to show you exactly what's going to happen. And if you're not in position now, you're going to miss out on a lot of commission because you could be in position right now to be one person above the people that are coming in. If you decide to wait until we launch and people are moving in position now before PDL because they already know there's people upgrading every single day. Every single day, and they're positioning themselves right now. Just position themselves. So if you're not positioning yourself, you're going to miss out. As simple as that. Don't position yourself for the income, but guess what? You're going to miss out if you don't. It's the benefits that you're going to be receiving with the opportunity launch. Ladies and gentlemen, how come I'm signed in under you, dude, but my profile? Hold on. Something's wrong.
I don't know, man. How you get what you got going on? No, that's me.
Oh, it logged me out. Okay, I see what happened. All right, no problem. So I want to get you guys to understand is that this program here, obviously, it's a 3x9. We all know that, and the features are great. The tools are phenomenal. I mean, I'm constantly sharing the tools so you guys can get a better view of everything. And we want you to understand that this compensation plan and this plan we have here is going to help us. It's going to help us tremendously, every single one of us.
I got a question. I got a question.
And PDL as well. Yeah, I want to open it up now for questions. Go ahead, you can start it off.
She can ask her question. I'll let her. Maybe she wants to ask it to you personally. Miss Sherry, there's a few. Well, I ask it so you can answer it. So why is there a monthly out of pocket for PDL fee for PDL?
I'll tell you why there's a monthly. If we didn't have a monthly with PDL, then we would have the same problem with OPL. The same problem OPL is going to have, we would have the same problem. Because now we would have to wait for everybody to grow within PDL for them to make enough $59 to roll into opportunity launch. We don't want it to stagger. We want it to be the continuous flow of income.
Well, that is true, but technically there's no monthly. If you bring in 2 to 3 people, there's no monthly. There's the monthly gone. There's no monthly. And then once you get $59 paid into opportunity launch, there's no monthly in opportunity launch. And then now you can take that excess money and go pay for your other businesses. The $25 is now paying for a host of things, making you more money than ever possible. So I mean, it looks like a monthly and it sounds like a monthly, but if you're coming into this program, you're gonna have 2 to 3 people falling on in your organization, whether you brought them in or not, just because of it being a force matrix. It's
Okay.
not. It's not
Here we go.
monthly.
Let me just answer that question quickly. The only reason why you're worrying about that $25 monthly is because you're afraid you're not going to grow. I'm telling you right now, if you cannot get 2 people into this program paid, you do not belong online marketing at all. You should not even be on online business. You should just go maybe get 3 jobs. If you cannot get 2 people into this program, you should not be online marketer. Quit doing this right now. Shut your computer off, throw it out the garbage, put it somewhere, just use it for school. Because with only 2 people, guess what? You are absolutely free. For as long as you're in this program and as long as you have those 2 people, you are absolutely free. When I say absolutely free, zero coming out of your pocket every month, $0. Okay? That is what's going to catapult. And anything after that is profit. Third person, profit. Fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th, 12th person, you're making over $100-something residual, whether you brought them in or not, ladies and gentlemen.
And if you're on this call, you're going to be in the top tier of those numbers. If you already registered, if you're in paid daily life, those are the first people that's going to be in. You're 39. It's not just your efforts. It's everybody's efforts that's going to be included in here. So, I mean, yes, it is $25 monthly. Show me a residual program that you don't pay, that there is not money being paid monthly. If you can answer that question and solve that issue, then that's the model that I want to build as well. Every system has, if you want residual income, there has to be money coming into that system on a monthly basis, somewhere, somehow. If anybody that understands compensation plan, this is not people's first rodeo. If you're looking for a free opportunity and you sign up for it, somebody somewhere is paying some money somehow.
Who's that guy?
I don't know. That's me and my wife. So $25 to freedom. This is $25 to freedom. I don't know about other programs. I really can't say anything about other programs, but I know for a fact within Opportunity Launch, this $25 right here is going to change everybody's. If you saw any value in Opportunity Launch and you realize what that $59 one time is going to do for you, then you should not be sleeping in these next couple of days coming forth of what this $25 is going to do for you, because it's not only going to satisfy Opportunity Launch, it's going to satisfy all those other programs. I know at least 10 people on this call that's in a program that they're paying $50 or better a month and they ain't making no money. I know it for a fact. You're buying a tool that you don't even use and you barely know how to use it, and you're paying more than $25 a month and you're not making any money. You're throwing away money on coffee, cappuccinos, and hanging out, doing all kinds of things, more than $25 a month, and you're not making any money. We have thought this through for everybody who really wants to make a change and do something different. $25 is to the freedom of those people that really want to build a residual income in a system that has no limits. But we have to get you there as fast as you can, because we know Christmas is coming. Christmas club, Christmas programs, new spam opportunities, everything that gleams. I've been hit in the last week with everything under the sun. And I know that if you're in a 2x2, if you're in a 3x3, if you're in a 4x1, a 10x, whatever it is, it's going to stall. Why? Because people cannot recruit. We have solved the problem and the issue with Opportunity Launch, and now we've given it another twist with this paid daily life. Just wait and see. All I can say is if you want to see, yeah, just wait and see. If you're really serious, if you paid your 59, don't come into paid daily life. Be the one that comes in later on 6 months from now. Just like the people that are joining Opportunity Launch with me now, they're saying they're saying, you still in this? Yeah, I am. Because now you know what? I'm making money with Opportunity Launch, but I want everybody to make that money quicker and faster than I did, because we want to build a strong team, strong organization. So, Ramon, appreciate you with with this right here. We've already got in an hour. If you want to continue, if you got more, I do have
Yeah, I
some
got a few more
questions.
things. Go ahead, get the questions out. Let's go.
I use the platform that you can put the page in, web page, and it was not hot, and click on the Facebook link. It opened my page, and it also opened my OPL back office also. I did not make it. I used what the comp went with. How will that not click? to my site. That was Lonnie. I might have to get him to translate that one. I guess he built a page, or he used a page or something, and he put it on Facebook, and it opened up to Opportunity Launch back office or something like that. Lonnie, are you on? Let me unmute. Let me see if I can find Lonnie. He might be busy, but let me see. Lonnie, if you can unmute. We got Nathaniel. You guys, we want to hear from you. Hey, Ramon, you said you wanted to have a Q&A?
Yeah, don't unmute everybody, please.
Okay.
Not just yet.
Not yet? All right.
No, not just yet.
Well, Lonnie, I got you unmuted, so you can answer that question if you can.
Yeah, let's take it one at a time.
There you go.
Please.
What I was saying was I used a template that, I didn't make it. It was one that was already ready, and I realized it was the page. So I thought, there's a Facebook button, and I clicked it, and it actually opened up my Facebook page, as well as it opened up to the back office. And I was like, I don't know how you cut that off. So I make sure when I used it, that it's not going to just let people back into my Facebook and my the page is actually hot like it's a real page, and if I'm in Facebook or on, then it's opening the page.
Let me just explain something to everyone. When you put an ad out there for Opportunity Launch, you got to understand, Opportunity Launch recognizes your computer, you only, because of the cookies.
Oh, okay.
So when someone else clicks on that, they're not going to have access to what you see, because Opportunity Launch recognizes you're signing, and it tries to do that all the time, so it'll make it easier for you to log in and recognize your computer. When you send that link out to someone else, they have a different IP address. They have a different address on your computer. When they log in, they're not going to see what you see. They're going to see just whatever you have there as advertisement. Just be aware of that. It's just like the capture pages. When we go ahead and click on the capture pages to review them, we're going to see our information there. It's going to say your username, and it's going to almost look like the password is filled out. That's because Opportunity Launch recognizes your computer as you being logged in. If you use a different browser and are not logged in, you ain't going to see that. So just be aware of that.
All right, John Montague.
Hey guys,
Hey.
Ramon,
Yes,
on
sir.
the PDL capture page under the that you just went over, those people that we have that are current leads within Opportunity Launch, we don't want to send them that page there, right? We just want them to see the video, correct?
No, you can send them. No, well,
Well,
we
if
want
you
them
send
just to
them
see
the
the
page,
video. Yeah, you can just send them the video, but
yeah, because they're gonna, what happens if they fill that page out again?
they're not going to because they can't unless they use a different email.
Hey, some of them will, so you might want to just send.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, a lot of them will. They're not going to understand what's going on here. It's another registration form, and
Correct.
they may just go ahead and fill it out.
Right.
Yes. So just click on YouTube here. Once you click on that, it'll have the YouTube, and just you can share it with the link here. Just click share and just
Yeah.
take this link.
Or what I did, I just took the picture from out of the capture page and just made it a clickable picture. So when they click
Yeah.
on it, it'll
Yeah,
go
and
out to the video.
and of course, new prospects that we're marketing to, I guess that's where we should send the deal, the capture page.
Yep.
Correct. This one here. Correct.
Yep.
Okay, one other question. When you go into the PDL Facebook group and you go to the documents or wherever it is and you sign up with that first form, it's asking for a sponsor.
Correct.
Who is that? For example, if I get somebody in the PDL group and get them to fill out that form,
They're going to put you as the sponsor.
They're going to put me as the sponsor, not their opportunity launch sponsor.
No. They have, the only one that's going to get credit for the opportunity launch when they stop paying into opportunity launch from profit. Whoever they signed up with is going to make the money.
Okay, so this sponsor is strictly who's bringing them into PDL.
Well, it's a double sword, whatever you want to call it, because the person that is in opportunity launch, okay, we want them to fill this out, but whoever's their sponsor of opportunity launch, that's who you're going to put here. Who is your sponsor for opportunity launch? Okay, for the members that right now are in opportunity launch, this is what we want them to. But members that are new to the program, new to opportunity, new to Pay Daily Lifestyle, they're going to put you as the sponsor because you're the one that. But you got to understand, you have to give them the capture page to fill out. You want them in your back office.
Sure.
As a lead.
Right.
So you're not going to send them to this form unless you have them in as a free member first. You want them in as a free member. Now you are the sponsor. So either way, you win here. You know what I'm saying?
I think okay. I know what John is saying is a thought-provoking statement or question, because what happens is someone else sponsored them, but I convinced them to come into Paid Daily Life. I actually sponsored them.
Well, if that's the case, then you'll make the money in Paid Daily Lifestyle, because when they sign up with Paid Daily Lifestyle, they're going to sign up with you. Okay, in Paid Daily Lifestyle, but they will not sign up with their sponsor in Opportunity Launch. But you're not going to make any money from Opportunity Launch from them.
Right, because it's going to, that 59, just for instance, John, and I'm glad you're on the call. You're in Opportunity Launch. You got a fast-growing team, and your team is growing, and they're just learning, but they're not at the $59 value, right?
Correct. A lot of them aren't. I mean, about the same ratio as you are. Yeah.
Exactly. And then you're making a little bit of money in Opportunity Launch, getting started. But
yeah.
just think about what would happen if those people were at the $59 value. That $25 is going to get them there even faster. And now they're getting the tools. They're on level 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now they're really growing their business. They're learning, and they have all the tools to really take their business to the next level. Now you're going to see your Opportunity Launch business grow even faster.
Oh yeah, I understand the background and the reason. I'm all on board on that. I'm understanding that this is just to clear up the confusion about what name you put on this form as far as sponsor is concerned.
Oh yeah, I just wanted to use you because you was a great example, because you have a growing team, and when we know the numbers, like I said, we see the numbers, and this was something that we say, hey, what can we do about this? What can we really do? And that the low cost of the 25 gives everybody a chance to make profit real fast. And what Ramon did, he said, hey, as soon as they get 2 people, I want them with profit. In most systems, I have to bring in 10, 12, 20 people before I even see a couple of dollars of profit. Still trying to pay my subscription off. And that was something that he wanted to have for everybody. So that was the reason for the 25. We could have been $5, and then you would have had to bring in 100 people. I mean, $2.
2 people, you're making $5 profit.
Okay.
2 people, you're making $5. Go ahead.
Just to make it clear.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay, there's somebody that's already in Opportunity Launch. They do have a sponsor in Opportunity Launch that's really not doing anything. But I've convinced those people to come into Paid Daily Life. I realize that if I'm not their opportunity sponsored, I'm not going to be making that income from Opportunity Launch. But will they fall under me in Paid Daily Life? They should put my name here if I'm the one that brought them into Paid Daily Life.
Correct. Here's the thing. Here's what I would tell you on that one.
What you think?
No, I'm not going to tell people to do anything if they don't, I'm not going to do that. Sam, what I'm going to do is this. If they didn't sponsor with you an opportunity launch and their sponsor's not doing nothing, what are you going to do? I mean, what are they going to do? I mean, if they're already in, and are they free or are they a paid member?
Paid.
Are they a paid member? I mean, there's nothing you can do about that. You're only going to make money within Pay Daily Lifestyle from
Right.
that person.
He realized
Right, I understand.
he
Yeah,
wanted
I
to know
understand
about
that.
the $5 when he brought them to the system of Paid Daily Life. And how do you recognize him as the sponsor there? How do you
For paid
represent?
daily
Yeah,
life.
how do
Yeah, I
you
understand
represent
about
it?
opportunity.
Yeah, how do you represent it in this form right here?
This form is only going to be for paid members of Pay Daily Lifestyle, the sponsor for this program. I mean, because the sponsor of Opportunity Launch is going to be totally different. Once you have exited and profited and filled this up, you are now in Opportunity Launch with your sponsor you signed up with as an upgraded member.
Yeah.
If they're a free member, I would tell them, hey, if they're a free member with someone else right now and they haven't upgraded yet, and then I may tell them, hey, sign up with me with a different email account.
Yeah, I'm not concerned about the opportunity launch
Okay.
part. I understand that whoever's the sponsor there is going to get the income. I'm just referring to the paid daily life portion.
Yeah, you're going to make money with that person in Pay Daily Lifestyle. Yes, you will.
Yeah, that's my only question. Does
So
that
this
person
sponsor right
fall?
here. So this sponsor right here is the sponsor for Paid Daily Lifestyle, correct, Ramon?
That's correct. And then this is what I told everybody, and I keep repeating this. When you add someone to Pay Daily Lifestyle, make sure you have signed them up for Opportunity Launch before you do. We're having problems. I got to keep kicking people out. Don't add nobody to Pay Daily Lifestyle until you have spoken to them. Please, I'm begging you. So that way, that problem here will not be a problem. So now you don't have to worry about them not helping you make an income when Opportunity Launch. Because you have done, excuse me?
Yeah, but there are people that's already in opportunity launch
You
that's
can't
not
change
heard
that.
about paid daily lifestyle. So if
Correct.
they're
There's going to be,
already in opportunity launch and they're learning about paid daily lifestyle from me, then I can't bring them into opportunity launch. They're already in, but I am
correct,
telling them about paid daily lifestyle.
correct, correct. And you'll make money in Pay Daily Lifestyle. We cannot change that.
Right?
So,
I'm just trying to understand it, not trying to change it.
okay.
So
Well, I mean,
on that form, they would put in my name as the sponsor on that form.
correct, for Pay Daily Lifestyle.
That's my only question, right?
Because this is only a Pay Daily Lifestyle form. This is an
Right.
Opportunity Launch
Okay.
form.
Yeah.
Okay, it says within Opportunity Launch, but it's not the Opportunity Launch form.
Right,
This
I
is the
understand. And see,
program within
that's
it.
what's causing, maybe causing a little confusion for the people that they
Maybe
see
it should say
sponsor.
your Paid Daily Lifestyle sponsor, your PDL sponsor.
I mean, it says Pay Daily Lifestyle pre-launch
I
3x3
I
form.
know what it says, but we're dealing with
That's it.
we're dealing with people. So we have another question.
I'll edit it if that's the case.
Yeah, please do. We have another question. It's more of a statement. Nobody is stealing anybody within the system. If you are in Opportunity Launch, there's a lot of people in Opportunity Launch that are not working the program, and you're going to talk to a lot of people who are wanting to join these different programs. And if you speak to them, you should get the proper credit because their sponsors are still sleeping and they're still doing whatever most of them are going to still stay free members and never upgrade. Does that mean you get penalty? Does that mean that Ramon keeps the $5? No, that means that whoever spoke to that person and brought them to this system, the $5 is for the recruiters. It's a reward for people that take action and help build this system. You're not stealing because when that person makes their $59, it's going to go to the person they're under in Opportunity Launch. You're not taking any money from anybody. All you're doing is getting paid your just due for recruiting people and telling people within the system, because we're not going to spam everybody in the system about paid daily lifestyle. We're not going to do it. We're just going to have our people within the system go talk to other people. And this is your chance
That's it.
to bridge the gap. There are other people in other organizations within Opportunity Launch and other legs in Opportunity Launch. They're going to come to Paid Daily Lifestyle, and we want the person who brought them here to be able to get their $5 and get that sponsorship. They will be growing under the person, so you're not really stealing them. You're getting paid for taking action. So it's no stealing in Opportunity Launch. We want that to be clear. So
Well, if people are devious enough, I mean,
well,
just we listen. We considerate of their sponsors. We don't listen. They originally done the work to get people in. We have people, yourself, Sam. Right now, you have people in your downline that only brought in one person, but they're getting paid a ton of money.
I have people in my downline that aren't going to sign up with me. They're probably going to sign up with Ramon and
And vice
Michael
versa.
and
Yeah.
Don and everybody. I mean,
People they say watch all my videos, all Sam's video, but they sign up with Marcus because
exactly.
they think they're gonna benefit more there. I mean, it's just people. They're gonna go wherever they think they're gonna benefit the
Yeah,
most.
the
It's
$5
just the reality
is
of it.
for the people that are taking action. It's a reward for sponsorship, and that's it. It's not. We want you to be blessed without measure, beyond measure, if you're really doing stuff in the system. Because there's a lot of people that's gonna, just like us, like before, that's gonna get in this system and not bring in one person and still gonna make their $210 every month, and there's going to be a host of people that's going to do that, and we're not going to penalize them, but the ones that really go out here and do it and bring people to the system, I think they should be rewarded, no doubt. And that was who brought that up? Was it you or Marcus? It was you
What's that?
that want for the people that brought in a lot of people, because in one system Harvey brought in so many people and he didn't receive a lot for bringing in those people, and we didn't want to do that with this system. We wanted, if you're a master recruiter, a person that really is out bringing a lot of people, you should get paid, and that's only fair. You should make a little bit more than the people that are just sitting in the system, that's been blessed to be on these calls and been blessed to be in PDL before everybody else, that's going to make money and never do one thing. All they did was pay their $25 and got some tools and sit on the training. So uh, hopefully, we got that out the way. Donna says hi. Ramon.
Hello, Donna.
Let me unmute Miss Donna. She has something to say to you guys this morning. Hold on, Miss Donna. Hey, Miss Donna, you can unmute yourself.
Hi, I just got back on. I had a signal problem there for a minute.
Okay, glad you made it back.
How are you guys doing?
Man, it's Thursday. Ready for Friday.
Right.
Mobile marketing, you guys. If you want to get it straight to Miss Donna, is going to bring it to you. Mobile marketing tomorrow at what time, Miss Donna?
11 a.m. Eastern time.
11 Eastern, yes.
There you go.
I am also working on newer stuff on
I can't hear her.
Well, when she's going to call, I can't hear you. She must.
Hello?
Yeah, you
Hey,
must.
Donna, you keep breaking up your service.
You must be moving. There she go. She got two leads. Let me unmute that.
Better?
It's
Is that any better?
Yeah. That's perfect.
Yeah.
And it just went out again.
Donna, can you type your question? Is that possible? Let's keep it moving. Let's move on to the next question until she can fix that.
All right. Yep. I want your people. They will go. Lonnie said he want my people. You guys are showing us the money will come because we are learning what to do. Right? The money will come because you are learning what to do, and not only that is you're gonna have these tools, and beyond having the tools, you're gonna have somebody that's actually gonna teach you how to use them. That's gonna walk you through the process, hold your hand, get on your level. You know, whether it's a PhD or if it's just slow start, slow learner type of level, we're going to do those things. We're going to make sure we're going to keep talking about it over and over, wash, rinse, and repeat, and make sure that you get it because everybody has their level. Most of this is caught and not taught. We can sit here and teach you all day long, but you're not going to learn nothing until you catch it. And it might take some people a day, it might take some people a month, but if you're around it long enough, you'll become good at it after a while. So yeah, keep on
And
showing up.
and I wanted to add this: when you're advertising and you're sending out sales pages and brochures or whatever you're doing, do not ever use the word investing because we don't invest in this business.
Right,
Where you are purchasing a product.
right.
Okay, so you're taking your $25 and you're buying something. Okay, just be aware of that. This is not a rev share business. This is
R-
nothing like that.
ROI, return on investment. Yeah, don't say those things. Don't post those things.
Hey, San
Yeah,
or Ron,
yeah.
Ramon,
Ramon, I'm sorry.
that's okay.
I apologize.
That's okay.
In your in opportunity launch back office, I don't know if this is a good idea or bad idea. There's pros and cons. I
hmm
don't know that I recall Coach talking about it, but has it ever been considered to have something like a leaders list or a top 10 list?
Yes.
That, personally, I'm a competitive guy, and when I see that kind of list and I'm not on it, it really
Bothers
motivates
you,
me.
huh? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you know what? He's talked about it and he's said he was going to implement it, but I guess he hasn't got it on the table. That might be something he might have forgot about. But yeah, we want to do that. We want to acknowledge those people and make it kind of competitive. I know
Okay.
lead generation is the big thing. What do you think, John? Are you just looking?
Uh,
What?
well, yeah, yeah. Well, I've seen, there could, maybe be two, a top 10 on leads and a top 10 on paid or something.
There you
I
go.
mean, I mean, to me, it's all within. It's how you feel. You'll know if you're doing a good job or not. I
Yeah,
mean, it's
but
simple as that. I'm bloating, and all that other good stuff. That's just gonna, I've got most leads. I mean, you gotta think of how you feel. I mean, if you feel that way, that's entirely up to you. I can care less on that point. You know what I mean? I know that I'm putting in the work and I'm getting in leads in and I mean, that's why we're here to educate. We don't want to make it, I don't want to make it a competition. I just want to make it where we all equally doing something special. You know what I mean? That's how I see it. I mean, if you want to be like another program, like all these other programs, then he can go ahead and add that. But we want to be different. I would like for him to stay away from that because then he's going to just be like Four Corners and everybody else where they add that. You know what I mean? And then what happens is if someone sees that, what's going to happen? I'll tell you what's going to happen. They're going to search for you and try to sign up with you. It's just a simple fact. If you don't believe me, look at Four Corners and look at the leader there, which is Frank Calabro. They see him as number one. They flock to his website to sign up with him, regardless of who showed them the program. So, I mean, I would have just to disapprove on that fact. But again, we are all different. So again, I'm only one person. So,
sounds good,
any
man.
other questions, buddy?
I'm going through them right now. We pretty much knocked it out of the park.
All right. Well, let me finish on this on a couple of subjects here. I know that some people, they have that. Well, why are we paying $25 monthly? What you have to understand is that this is going to help you. I mean, if we take this program out and never launch it, you can keep promoting. Well, I mean, by all means, we're going to grow with or without you. I mean, it's a simple fact. We're going to grow we're growing right now with paid members inside Opportunity Launch. I mean, if you're struggling and you're afraid to pay this $25, by all means, you do not have to pay that $25. You do not have to come into this program. This is for those who want to get to Opportunity Launch money quicker. This money's good. I mean, it's nice, it's decent. I mean, but we want that retirement money. We're not here to nickel and dime. We're not here to make that small money and be, accept it as we've been online marketing. I don't know how long you guys have been marketing, but I've been marketing for a while, on and off, 8, 9 years now. It's time to retire. In that time, I should have either, I kept joining program after program and promoting their programs. You know how it is. You'll find the perfect program. There's no perfect program. You have to find the right people. It's the people that make the program great. And I found a bunch of good people here. I mean, I'm actually speaking to people. They're communicating, With other programs, you just join and you're in the matrix or whatever, and then you have to wait, and then you have to sponsor, and then you're the only one doing all the work. There's no training. There's no leadership. There's nothing. The reason why we're more successful here and things are starting to pick up for everyone is because we have all those good qualities within this program. We're not going to put something or plant something within it to ruin it. If anything, we're going to try to enhance it. I'm not saying it'll be perfect, but I can assure you we've thought about it, for a while, and we brainstormed and we figured, because we could have taken the money from the $59 right away, like any other program, but we're not any other program. And this is why I stood out. And I said, nah, we're not going to take the money right away. Let them take, because if you don't grow within a month's time, but you have 12 people, you could take that money out and spend it, on whatever you want. You're free with just 2. Remember that. You're making $5 profit. Okay? So just be aware that you're going to be able to, to say, hey, I'm no longer paying any money for any business or this particular business, but you're still getting the training, the tools, and everything else. As a free member of Opportunity Launch, you're still going to get the training, absolutely free. You're not going to get the updated capture pages as a free member, but you're going to use the company pages. You can use those pages, still bring in leads. You can still bring people into Pay Daily Lifestyle that way because they're signing up for your capture pages. As soon as you start filling this up with those members, and you're promoting this program to them, eventually you're going to get to that $59 right over here on the 3rd level. So now you are an upgraded member within Opportunity Launch. If you want to go that route, you can. It's a slow way, but you can do it, depending how quick you grow here, obviously. Now you're an upgraded member in Opportunity Launch, and guess what? You didn't even open your wallet to do that because you've done the work here. Number 1, you're in profit with 2. You're making $5 monthly residual profits. Number 3, if it takes you another week to bring another 2 in or 3 in, and then a week after that, another 2 or 3, and a week after that, within a month's time, number 1, you don't have to pay no more. Number 2 is you're working to get your money paid out of your profit for Opportunity Launch. Whether you could take your profit from here and upgrade yourself into Opportunity Launch. You're probably thinking, well, why would I want to do that? Because if it takes you a month to get here, you have a month full of people that upgraded before you. That's why. But we don't tell people to do it. I'm not telling you to do it. You can do whatever you want with this money. But I mean, it's like anything. If you see the vision and you see what's coming down the line, the pipeline, and you see what Opportunity Launch is going to be bringing to you as for income and everything else, and the team and the training and all that good stuff, then you would want to upgrade before you get to that level. But again, I'm not going to hold you to it. I mean, we give you the right. You have the option. We're giving you full control. And that's why I didn't want to force people to pay out of right away. I mean, we could have done it, but no. We don't want to be like everybody else. So I just wanted to share that with everyone.
So Ramon, question: If
yes,
I'm already in Opportunity Launch and I'm already have the $59 paid, and then I reach the 3rd level of this, what happens to that $59 that you put in Opportunity Launch?
you are upgraded payment level 2 now. And it's not going to take it out double payment. It's not going to take out double payment. But think about it this way. If you paid an opportunity launch now, you have positioned yourself in a phenomenal place. You have positioned yourself in a phenomenal place. You have put yourself in a phenomenal place. Why? Because this program hasn't even launched yet. And this is going to boost more upgraded members inside of Opportunity Launch. So if you're there now, this is a 3x3 right here. This ain't invisible. 3x3 here. You are now in position. You're here waiting. Okay? You're building here right now, but you're in position. So when these people come from here, who's here already? You. Okay? So when you get into profit and the $59 comes from here, they take it from here, you're on payment level 2. If you're not on payment level 2 now, you're going to be on payment level 2. It's not coming out of your pocket. It's coming out of profit. So if you just so happen to say you upgraded and then this launches and it's within the same month and you upgraded here again, you're on payment level 2. But you don't have to pay double payment the next month or the third month or the fourth month. It'll just come out monthly one time.
Right. And
just be aware. It doesn't matter. You should not really care about that because you'll be in profit. It's not coming out of pocket.
right, and anything that goes in your wallet that's over $59
You're going to be able to withdraw.
is yours anyway.
Correct.
So if you're already at the 59, if we get you to the 59, or if you're already at the 59, anything that comes into your wallet thereafter, it's going to hold the next payment, but then anything after that is your money. So you want to get your wallet filled with that $59 as fast as quick, so you can start taking money out and being blessed like so many other of us are being in the system right now.
Correct.
Opportunity Launch.
I mean, I'll be on payment level 3 in another week or so, it looks like, the way we're moving. I'm able to grow without, I mean, I'm not saying everybody's going to be like that. We're gonna grow. We can grow without this platform here. We can. But we got to work harder and we got to work together more often. You can't just do it yourself if we don't use this platform. Because San is growing. Before even this launch, he's growing. Don't get me wrong, you still can grow. It's just not going to be as fast. San is going to be you think San is excited now with the money he made? Watch when we launch this, what his money's going to look like inside Opportunity Launch. His 5x3 is going to fill up so fast. That 155 people for the 5x3 inside Opportunity Launch, he already has 300 members, and only about 100 of them are paid, or 90 to 100 of them are paid.
About 98.
98. Now, when they get the whiff of what we have here, not only that, when they upgrade inside the PAD lifestyle, what do you think is going to happen, ladies and gentlemen? I mean, it's just the way it is. We understand that the PDL wasn't here a month ago or 2 months ago. It was just Opportunity Launch. But even just looking at Opportunity Launch and where the compensation plan is built and the tools that you're getting, it's great as it is. It just isn't perfect. It's not perfect. But with this program here, not only is it going to be great, now it's going to be consistently getting you an income. That is key, ladies and gentlemen. Think about it. You're sitting at your computer, you're working. I'm in Opportunity Launch. There's no PDL at that particular time. You're working and you're teaching. You're getting these webinars and your trainings out there, and people are listening, they're learning, and they're finally starting to get upgraded members. Guess what? You're starting to make an income. Okay? Now, 2 months down the line, PDL comes out, and you're working, and you still got upgraded members, but now what? Now everybody's coming in quickly, right? 300, 400, 500 members, bang, 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 they're filling up the 3x9. That person that made it to this level now in OPL. The next person that's number 12 is now here. They're moving into OPDL, and it's going to start. Every member right here that's going to shoot up this way, it's almost like they're pushing people across, almost pushing them along into Opportunity Launch, because every member's coming in and they're upgrading, bang, bang, and it's going to be consistent. Why? Because this is a residual payment plan. It's a residual. You have to pay that residual. If you have to pay residual here, and we're taking the residual here from profit, then you have to pay residual and Opportunity Launch. So you're going to receive that money consistently now. That's key, ladies and gentlemen, because now that daily money that's making you 158 in the first matrix, and the same 3x3 is now making you $198 matrix, start to add those to this income here. Now you can see a big difference. It's going to be a phone, then it's going to be a phone and car, and it's going to be phone, car, and rent and mortgage, and then phone, car, and etc. Then you're going to be able to retire your spouse, and then etc. It's just the way the system works, and it's worked flawlessly so far. I mean, granted, the system's not perfect, but we're trying to get it to where it's going to be the best, that we can make it. So hopefully you guys get that understanding of it, and we're not trying to turn anybody away by introducing this program. This program here is just to assist not only us but everybody else as well. Okay, so I mean, many people that the reason why we built this program, then I'm not going to benefit from a ton of people. I got people that they're leaders, but they're not even on our trainings, but their team is. Many of you haven't even signed up with me or San, but you're here and you're going to benefit from this. That right there alone tells you something, that we are a great system, a great opportunity, we're great leaders in a way. I'm not saying we're the greatest, but we're good in the fact that we're doing this without no reward in return. So you have to understand this is something that's going to benefit everyone in our system. So please understand that. That's all I'm saying. Any other questions? And John, that was a great question what you said about PDL. Thank you for asking that. And I did, because of you, I changed it. So I appreciate it.
We got changed. Oh no, man. Hey, our queue is clear. Everything is clear. Yeah.
Go ahead and open it up now. Let's go ahead and open up. We want to end this. We don't want to keep it too long. Welcome to the Coral Bordel. I know she's West Coast. John Fisher, Lisa, welcome everybody.
Yeah, Michael Shuttlesworth. Michael, he might be at work.
Good morning.
Tony. Good morning, Miss Patricia.
I have a question. I don't think it was addressed. May I pose it, please?
Sure.
Great. What happens if you have someone who fills out one of the capture pages and that person had already registered? Me, for example, I actually filled out a capture page from USAN back in, I think, June. I think it was back in, June, or I don't know. It was the early part of your launch. And you were sending me emails to let me know that Opportunity Launch was in effect. But it wasn't until I got an invitation to come to one of the webinars that I actually started paying attention, right?
Yeah.
And so here becomes my question. What happens if I start sending out my Opportunity Launch capture pages and one of my Facebook friends opts in but happens to already be in your pool of folk? You know what I mean? You already have them as a part of your leads.
So you trying to steal them from me?
No. No, but here's the thing. I'm not trying to take from you, but my point is that person may not have been active with you and may have just casually filled out that form because it piqued his or her interest. But now, because I am
your greatness.
No, yeah. I didn't say that. But that person might say, "Oh, Patricia, what's that you're doing?" Hey. And they said, and then they opt in. Then how does that work? How would that work?
I'm like Jamie Foxx. Make it do what it do, baby. Hey, if they want to put them in, get them their email address. Look, follow them. Now, some people, like I said, some people will take this the wrong way. But look, we've been in systems where people didn't support us, and I tell people, if they're not gonna, if you feel comfortable with somebody, and that's the reason why you actually don't just join every link that's presented to you.
Right.
Okay, because a lot of people, you see this nice person and they'll go, "Oh, here's Super Cream link." And since I was the first person to, no, you go do your research on Super Cream, and then you go find the right people, and then you interview those people. Say, "Look, I'm looking to get into this business. Do you give meetings? Do you give training? Do you give webinars? Do you support your people?" 9 times out of 10, they don't do none of that. So why would you join them? Why would you join them? So I don't have any problems with it. Ramon, what do you think? He's
On
he's
that aspect of,
he's my
go ahead, I'm
spiritual
sorry.
advisor.
Well, actually, what happens is when you put that name in there and the same email, it will tell you.
Right.
There's a message that pops up and says you're already in the system. So, I mean, I'm just trying to figure out.
And you know what's so funny, Miss Pat, is there's people that's in the system that don't even know they're in the system.
Exactly.
We ran a promotion a long time ago, and we had like 10,000 people jump in overnight, just and they were just people were spamming, they were signing their whole list up. That's why there's a host of people that don't even know they're in, and then they'll sign up and they'll say, "Oh, I'm already in this." They forgot they even signed. You know how a lot of people, they'll just sign into stuff as they see it on the internet and don't even realize that they are in opportunity launch. And opportunity launch 4 to 5 months ago was a totally different situation. So a lot of people just totally forgot, and they're just waking up, and that's the beauty of this thing. So I would just advise, if that's the case, just make sure they sign in with another email, and if they want to use that same email, there's some certain things that you have to do within the system to change it. It's a little bit tedious. I would just suggest them that most people have multiple emails and just use another email. So
Correct.
I don't have any problem with it.
Yeah, just food for thought.
I don't have any problem with it because, I mean, to be honest with, most people are in my downline, so it doesn't matter. They're gonna fall in my code. I'm still gonna get my $5, so it doesn't matter to me.
No, I'm not necessarily speaking about you,
Oh,
Sam.
I'm just joking. I'm just joking. But yeah. There's a lot of people that started with certain people, and people were just spamming their links out, and they're not really plugged into the system. So if you find someone that you want to join with, and they're going to support you, that's what it's all about anyway. So helping you grow your business. So if that's the case, I would just get a new email address and sign up under that person. If there's no leads or anything that's generated, because if they put capture pages out there under that username, it's still going to bring in leads. So you got to be mindful of that if you still have material out there.
And some people who may have opted in initially may not even be a part of the platform. They may have abandoned it completely.
Right. Paid daily life is going to bring a lot of people back to the system that don't know that they're still in.
So for those that are not upgraded, but they signed up a long time ago, and their members, their leads are starting to get a wind of what we have to offer, and they're signing up. What do you think? I mean, they're going to be very disappointed. Very disappointed, because when they look at their back office, they're going to be like, pay, upgrade member, and they could have had by that time 100 to 200 paid members. They're going to just be very, very upset. So.
Well, they'll get the alert that says that you have somebody who is going to upgrade, and you have 7 days to do X, Y, and Z.
That's if they decided to receive the email. Some people might just have thrown it into spam, because back then, the system was different.
Can you explain spillover?
Yeah, simple. Spillover is simple. Let's say you never bring anybody in, ladies and gentlemen. Let's say you signed up for PDL and are having a hard time signing up people, but your sponsor was able to bring in more than one individual. Say you fall on your sponsor's first level. This is you here. Your sponsor's right here. You can't see your sponsor, but your sponsor's here. Let me go ahead and put in a pen. That way you can get a visual with the actual pen. Here we go. Now let's just say you're right here. This is you. Put a Y for you. Your sponsor, excuse me, this is your sponsor, and this is you right here. And you signed up with your sponsor, but you're not able to recruit anybody. But your sponsor was able to bring in, I don't know, let's say 20 people. Okay? Their second person will go here. Their third person will go there. Because you are here, if he does the work and you receive spillover, that person is going to go here. And then his next person will go here. And then it's going to start scatterpoint just like this. And because you are here and didn't bring anybody, you're still going to make an income, ladies and gentlemen. And if this is your first level, you make $30 from that spillover. Does that make sense? Okay, wanted to make sure.
Yes, that made a lot of sense. I've never had anybody really explain how spillover works, so thank you so much.
No problem.
Yeah. So, mostly, I don't see anybody new on the call. Ramon, this morning, and Miss Patricia, are you on here?
Yes.
Miss Burdell, are you here?
I'm here.
And where is Miss Donna? I think she left. We have an issue. We have a problem, and we always want to be problem issue solvers. We have too many opportunity launch groups.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, indeed.
Okay.
Go ahead, Sam. Go ahead.
I put that waters us down, you guys. That makes us weak. Okay, we're not strong because we're divided. We got so many different groups. We need to solve the problem. We got most of the leaders here, and we want to